What's up, Packers fans? Aaron Nagler here, ready to watch your Green Bay Packers against the Denver Broncos in the second preseason game of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't going to lie, I'm a little buzzed up. So we will see what transpires throughout the evening. The Packers ready to kick it off against the Denver Broncos, and they have 31. That's right, 31 players not suited up tonight, including not limited to, but here's the list: Quay Walker, Josh Jacobs, Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks, Eric Stokes, Jair Alexander, Keyshawn Nixon, A.J. Dillon, Xavier McKinney, Marshawn Lloyd, Javarian Howard, Carrington Valentine, Zach Tom, Keyshawn Banks, Rashawn Gary, Edrin Cooper, Isaiah McDuffie, Rashid Walker, Donovan Jennings, Josh Myers, Elton Jenkins, Jordan Morgan, Tucker Kraft, Romeo Dobbs, Luke Musgrave, Preston Smith, TJ Slayton, Devontae Wyatt, and one Kenny Clark. Of all of that, the fact that A.J. Dillon isn't playing tells me he's on this team. You all just hate. You're all just a bunch of haters trying to say, oh, Emmanuel Wilson might take us. No. A.J. Dillon's on the team. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, about to kick off in the Mile High City. Number 3 for the Broncos, just sauntering around like he owns the joint. Here we go. The dynamic kickoff between the Broncos and the Packers. Dynamic in quotes because the NFL needs to try to, label this something other than it is, which is boring as shit and not fun at all, and just another step towards the elimination of the kickoff as a part of the game. But you know what, NFL? Salute. Hey, great job. Marketing, branding, what have you, trying to tell us, hey, guess what? We're not going to completely eliminate a really essential / fun, exciting component when it comes to the game you love. We're just going to, eventually just choke it out and kill it. So here we go. Kickoff into the end zone, down at the goal line or just beyond the goal line, and the Packers will take over at the 30. There we go. Sean Clifford coming into the proceedings with his hands on his helmet going, Rosario, what's the call? Like you didn't just talk about it completely multiple times throughout meetings, pregame, what have you. Sean Clifford, here we go. Number 6 comes into the huddle, gives the call, and we are just about to be underway. Very exciting times. Packers at the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers to the right. Condensed formation. We have a fumbled snap. The first play of the game. The Packers can't handle the center to quarterback exchange. That's right, baby. It's preseason. We have a flag. First snap of the game. We got a flag. Let's go. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. That's 15 yards. That's a first down. Thank you, Clay Martin, referee. Right above the Cousins subs. Hey, shout out Cousins subs. Wow. Can't even handle. I mean, okay. Yes, 100% reaching for the quarterback. The Broncos defender did get the quarterback's face mask. However, wow, that's some garbage from the Packers right out of the gate. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Clifford under center. Lone back. We got a handoff, and that's going to go nowhere. That's going to be maybe half a yard. Wilson for a gain half a yard. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, now does everyone on the internet hate Emmanuel Wilson now because he didn't get more than half a yard? Because that's what happens, right? That's what you guys do on the internet. It's like, oh, he didn't just bust off a huge gain. So now we all hate him, right? I told you guys I'm buzzed up. So that's it, though, right? Internet, that's how we go. That's how we work. Yeah, because he didn't have any blocking. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's right. Clifford takes the snap, Completion to Heath. Underneath for a gain of about 5, maybe 6. We'll see. It'll bring up a third down. Or no, I'm sorry, second down after the penalty. Instant from Clifford. Getting out of his hands. Heath doing a good job after contact. Third down for the Green Bay Packers. Clifford gives us one of these. Let's go. Just over 13 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We got 2 receivers to the left. We got one off to the right and a tight end just off the Tyler Davis gives us the chip. We got to go deep. Oh, just out the outstretched hands of Malik Heath up the left sideline. I'm going to say, I can't be surprised by Malik Heath not being able to get out under that. I will say, good job by Heath beating press coverage. Clifford's throw just a bit too far. Well done, though. Well done. Both parties, both quarterback and receiver. Obviously Clifford hoping there's a little bit more speed there. We have fourth down. Clifford in the shotgun with a back offset to his right. Good job using his cadence to try and get the defense to commit. Good blitz pickup. He throws again deep up the left sideline. Incomplete to Bo Melton. That'll be the Broncos taking over from the spot. I will say, hey, no shame in that game. Well done by Clifford to try and make something happen. And also, it doesn't look a terrible ball, but well done by 29 on the Broncos, McMillan, to break up that pass. Not a terrible ball, but you'd like it out again a little bit in front of him. It is what it is. Got to expect we'll see a whole lot of Clifford throughout this first half. Broncos take over. They are in the shotgun, back offset to the left of the quarterback. We got 2 deep safeties from the Packers. Handoff up the middle. We got a gain of maybe 1. Possibly 2 if you're being generous, but probably 1. That'll be second down. We got Bo Nix at quarterback. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Denver media and the Denver fans are ready to anoint this kid as the up-and-comer, the next in line. There was John Elway, and then Bo Nix is right here. If you're reading Denver coverage, toss to the right, back picks up. I want to say about 7 yards. I mean, third and short. Gonna bring up third and short. Well done on the back's part, driving through the attempted tackle. Let's call it attempted tackle. I love how you see how everyone around the pile is just kind of hanging out, oh God, that tells you all you need to know. No one wants to be there. Everyone wants to go home. We need some energy here, Packers. Let's go. We got a 4-man line, play action. Bo Nix rips it over the middle. That's a first down. To 82, which I assume is a tight end, though in this day and age, you can never really know. 82, back in the day, you assume it's a tight end. Now, that could be a left guard who just went out as eligible. Nice job by Nix, ripping it, getting a first down. There we go. Bringing up 1st and 10 from the Packers 35-yard line. We have empty formation from the Broncos. We send a man in motion. Broncos have a back just offset to the right of the quarterback. 3 to the left. 4-man rush from the Packers. Again, a pass over the middle. Gain of 4, most likely. Maybe 5 if we're being generous. Bo Nix telling everybody, hey, what's up? You're all talking about Caleb Williams. I'm still here. So let's go. Oh, boy. 2nd and 6. So gain of 4. Gain of 4 on that play. Here we go. Green Bay Packers. 10:33 remaining in the first quarter. Nix under center. Fakes the toss and then comes underneath to number 12. Tackle by 45 for the Packers. That's a first down. Look at Sean Payton absolutely scheming it up for his young quarterback, which, by the way, that's something you have to consider. Like, the Packers, they're not going to scheme shit up. It's a preseason game. They don't care. The Broncos, they need to generate something. They need to give their young guys some life and some promise and some hope, and the fan base some hope. Nix throws it out to the left, to the back, gain of maybe 2. It's going to be second and 8, probably. But that's the thing. In preseason, you got to remember, like, where you are as a franchise, where you are as an organization, where you are as a program is very different and will dictate how you approach these preseason games. That last first down tells you all you need to know. Like, the Denver Broncos want to make Bo Nix but like feel comfortable and put him in a position to succeed. Whereas Matt and the Packers, well, we want to see, Sean Clifford operate. It's a slight but distinct difference. All right, Bo Nix, hands off, up the middle. That's going to be a gain of maybe 2. It's going to bring up a third and about 5, I would expect. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And I'm sorry, for those of you who have no life and watch this later on, yes, I will continue to reference the time because I want people to know live where we're at. All right, here we are. That's going to bring up a third down. Third down. Here we go. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. They are at the Packers 15. Snap, 4-man rush. Bo Nix is going to run with it. That's going to be a throw into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Broncos to, I believe, the running back, Williams. There we go. So that's going to be 6-0. Hey, guess what? That means, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I get to change the graphic. That's right. Hey, look at that. Now we'll see if they can hit this extra point. It'll be 7-0 Broncos. Very exciting. Bo Nix, welcome to the NFL and generic NFL coverages. You are successful. Matt LaFleur talking to the ref going, hey, what the fuck is going on? And the ref is saying, hey, your guys didn't look very good. I don't know what to tell you. Jeff Hafley, can we get a shot of Jeff Hafley? Can we say, hey, Jeff Hafley, where are all your dudes? Wait, are we really having the apparent timeout after a successful touchdown conversion? So let's talk to you fine folks here in the chat. John Simitovich, what's up? Just ripped a shot of whiskey. Let's have a night. I'm right there with you, brother. How you doing? Josh Sims, thanks for becoming a Carry the G Club member. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. Jeff Smith, how are you, man? Beer or bourbon tonight? Yes. Not a joke, not an exaggeration. The answer is yes. Complicated fellow. Where's Banky? Weeding the garden. Corey Banky is in Chicago getting ready to help LiveX produce and distribute and broadcast the Democratic National Convention. And before you get all like political bullshit on my ass, yes, LiveX also helped the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee when it was in town. LiveX doesn't care. They'll take your money. They just want to help you. Look out for LiveX. By the way, also, Green Bay Packers. Look, LiveX is right there. LiveX is right there across the street. Yo, instead of having some grainy ass footage from Family Night, call LiveX. Instead of, not having literally any video from the joint practice in Denver, call LiveX. They're right across the street. It's not tough. It's not tough. I know y'all are cheap and you don't want to like make things good for Packers fans worldwide, but LiveX is ready for you. They're right there. But, that's not how you operate. So, cool. Soder, and a couple other people. How was he not over the line of scrimmage? I don't think he was, because you got to remember, it's about the entirety of your body being across the line. Here he is. Like, they're showing the replay. I don't think he was. Now, they're not showing the line itself, but oh, they're bringing it back. There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're telling you were correct. So are the Broncos going to kick? Yes, the Broncos are going to kick. So there you go. Magic. Touchdown reversed. Unlike the Packers back in the day with the Bears. Okay. Now we got another timeout. Let's go, people. Let's go. Here we go. This game could not be more hilarious if it tried. 4th and 8. Broncos line up for the kick. And they got it just inside. There you go. The Broncos take the lead 3-0 after the apparent over the line from Bo Nix. Hey, look, it's the rookie. It's preseasons for everyone. And he just thought, you know what? I'm going to try and make something happen. That's what he did. But in the meantime, 8:23 remaining in the first quarter, 3-0 Denver Broncos. After Sean Clifford just can't make anything happen, and the Broncos drive a bit down the field and get into the red zone, but cannot convert for a touchdown. Nag hammered. Not even close. Not even close to hammered. Though I will say, bit buzzed up. Definitely a bit buzzed up. That's where I'm at. Hammered, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trust me, if I was hammered, I would not be able to speak into a microphone. We are buzzed up at the moment. The Magic Man is the only one who can pull that off. We pull what off? Magic wasn't over the line. Come on now. Magic was fine. We all know this. Broncos kick it off. Ball caught on the 1. We got a return. And okay, here's my thing. And I understand is Wilson's like bringing up the return. It's going to be 1st and 10 Packers. But I do kind of have to echo my daughters here, who, are not the world's, you guys know if you watch this channel at all, not the world's biggest football fans. But I do have to kind of echo their sentiment in why are you running into the other guys? Go the other way. Go towards where the guys are not. That's just me. It's just something I'm into. All right, Packers take over at the 30-yard line. Clifford under center. Lone back is Wilson. We got a handoff to Wilson up the left side, just inside the tight end, outside the tackle, off left tackle, one might say, for a gain of 3, maybe 4. We bring up second down. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Matt LaFleur looking at his Denny's menu. 3. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Here we go. The Packers come up to the line of scrimmage. Clifford is under center yet again. We got a condensed formation. 1 solo receiver to the right. Lone back is Wilson. We send Tyler Davis in motion to the left. Play action. Clifford's got time. He's got a guy underneath. It looks like, I'm not sure who that is. Sims? We got a tight end underneath for a first down. Although, who knows? This is the NFL. That's probably touchdown Seahawks, penalty on the Packers. No, it's first down Sims. Okay, there we go. Packers get a first down. There we go. We're very excited. Very excited. First down Sims. I will say also, hey, shout out. Clifford struggled with interceptions, didn't push it, took the check down underneath, first down. Got a man in motion from left to right. Got a handoff to Wilson. Runs into a bit of trouble off the left side. Gets 2-3 yards. Can bring up a 2nd and 7 probably. the Green Bay Packers trying to probably work on their run blocking and or zone scheme. 2nd and 7. Gain of 3 on first down. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. Here we go. Telford at right tackle. Clifford under center yet again. We got Davis in motion from left to right. Comes in line. We got a solo back, which is Wilson. Handoff to Wilson. Gain off tackle to the left. Gain of maybe 1. Going to bring up a 3rd down. Now I know Matt said that Steno has been doing most of the play calling here in the preseason. We got a hold on the Packers. That's a offensive holding, and it's going to repeat 2nd down. It's a 10-yard. Oh my. Okay, so that's 10 yards. Swing tackle competition being highlighted by the local broadcast. Andre Dillard on the hold there. Guess what? Andre Dillard, Kadeem Telfort, love you guys. Neither of you are the answer. That's it. That's all I got to say. All right, Clifford in the shotgun. Back offset to the left. We said Bo Melton in motion from right to left. Get away. I was just going to say. I saw a flag there. I think we initially got away with a false start, but I think maybe they called it because no doubt we got the right tackle moving early. So we'll see. We'll see what they call. Also, what are we doing here? Can we just let Clifford just sling it? Like, what are we doing? Like, I understand the read might be high-low, but there was no high-low there. It was just like, I'm just going to throw it out to the left flat no matter what. 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16. A little over 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Man in motion, left to right. 4-man rush from the Broncos. They're trying to set up a screen. Wilson gets it. He maybe got 10 yards on a 3rd and 16, so it's going to bring a punting situation. Well, well done from Clifford just to rainbow it out there. Woo! Glad we're doing a live stream, baby. Let's go. 4th and 6 for the Green Bay Packers. Your Green Bay Packers. 4:30 remaining in the quarter. We got Daniel Whalen back to Rocket 1 to the other end. Let's go. Boom. There you go. Back and to the left. And that goes into the end zone. Really, really. Piss poor coverage from the Green Bay Packers results in the Broncos getting to take over well past where they should have. Peter, thanks for the super chat, man. Who is your second favorite team in the NFL? Don't really have one. Got to admit, I do not really have one. I will say I will always have a bit of a soft spot for the Carolina Panthers. Just because when Corey and I met in Carolina and just the vibe around the area when the Panthers kind of came into existence, right? It was kind of great. And the fact that the Panthers got to the NFC Championship game the year the Packers went to the Super Bowl, which was my freshman year at North Carolina School of the Arts, the vibe was great, right? And I loved that. My friend Travis, who's still one of my favorite people on this earth, he had grown up a Washington fan, because they didn't have a team in that area. But then when the Panthers came on the scene, he dove in, die hard. Like, I'm a Panthers fan. And I always respected that. And it didn't matter. And of course they had success early. They got to the NFC Championship game their second year. But even after that, when they weren't very good, immediately after that, he was always die hard about the team. So I always respected that. So, if there has to be a B team, as it were, as far as my fandom goes, absolutely the Panthers. No question. Oh, no. Peter, thanks to the super chat. Sup, Jesse? Shout out to Exact Science Provider Support. Got to admit, I have no idea what that means. But hey, shout out. Absolutely shout out. No question. RTR, led by Dom Capers. Yes, correct. Dom Capers, head coach of your Carolina Panthers. No doubt about it. Is the NFL charging everyone money to watch any games this year? Yes. Not quite sure what that's about, but yes. Need a pick from one of our rookies, complicated fellow. I'm down with this. I'm all about this life. All right, here we go. Speaking of one of our rookies, highlighting on the broadcast, Evan Williams. Okay, here we go. Broncos have the ball on their own 20. We got a inside zone pitch, gain of about 9, maybe 8, depending on where his knee was. That was a little too easy for the Denver Broncos. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Anthony Johnson Jr. on the tackle, who, by the way, has had a very good camp. I will also say, wow, the Packers are keeping this hyper vanilla. We got a lone deep safety. The Broncos hand it off to the up back. That's going to be a first down, most likely, on a 2nd and 2 to the, what I guess is a fullback in that formation, but I don't know if he's actually a fullback. That's going to be 1st and 10 for your Denver Broncos. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. A lot of shots of Evan Williams, who had a very good opening stanza in the preseason. Now we look at Sean Payton. Broncos send a man in motion, play action, throw it out to the back underneath. That's going to be a first down and more. That's going to be just under the 50-yard line. First down. Packers playing soft, playing very, 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 very unaggressive, which, hey, it's preseason. I get it. Making it very easy for Bo Nix. And also, remember, the Packers have not dressed 31 dudes for this game. So a lot of backups, a lot of second and third strings in there at the moment. 4-man rush from the Packers, play action from Nix. Steps up to the pocket. Oh, should have been a sack. Lucky to get a yard there, Carl Brooks, on the final contact there. Should have been a sack. But 2nd and 9. We'll gain a 1 on that play. Lucas Van Ness working against the left tackle. Spins off of it. Oh, all right, there we go. Carl Brooks cleaning it up. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the Packers. Nix looks back, tells something to the back, under center. 4-man front from the Packers. Broncos motion left to right. Play action yet again. Oh, Van Ness in his face. Bo Nix goes, oh, God, and throws it into the ground. Now, you probably think I'm exaggerating, but look, Van Ness, oh, God, I got to throw it in front of, like, 82 is there going, my dog. I'm right here. Throw it to me. And Nix was like, oh, no, oh, God, and threw it into the grass. So 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Packers bail pre-snap. Nix resets the coverage. 4-man rush from the Packers. Throw over the middle. Way too easy. And that's a first down. The Packers are playing rookie, like legit rookie mode here. Like, I don't think there's any resistance. There's no attempt or like even kind of idea of, hey, let's challenge these guys. No, this is just keep it all in front of us. Like Joe Barry never left, and we'll keep going. Packers off the snap. There's a run up the middle, and that's a first down. where the Packers tried to do something there early in the down, but left open a gaping hole. Whoever that was. Somebody got off the snap of the ball there very early, but by doing so, left things wide open. Also, everyone else got blown off the ball. Here's the thing. It's not just, one player flying up the field. Oh, he left it open. It's like he did that, no doubt about it, but also everyone else got blown off the ball. Broncos at the 36-yard line, got a handoff and it goes nowhere. We got 2 flags on the play, probably holding. Unless, God help us, maybe that's a face mask, but we'll see. We shall see. We got 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Nope. We got holding on the offense. There we go. Repeat, first down. Boom. Yeah, okay. 85 is guilty. No doubt about it. Wilson was trying to get outside. 85 was like, no! I'm going to hold on to you for dear life. And that was it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. There we go. See what's going on here, folks. How we doing? Don Vito, what's going on, man? CHTV, it's that time of year where I see 12 extra Apple Pay charges per week. Worth it. I appreciate you, brother. Very much appreciate you. Hey, we're here. We're connected. Appreciate the support. Bubba, thanks to the super chat. I have arrived. No Diddy. As one does, sir. Jeff Smith, thanks to the super chat, buddy. Item of note, Broncos do have their starting lineup in. They do. They do indeed. No question about it. Also, the Packers are playing scared and not trying to show anything. So you put those two together, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Peter, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Why so vanilla? Because they got everything they wanted to get done in Denver out of the joint practice. And I get it. Look, if you saw my chat on Friday or if you saw the short that Tyler put together, I get it. Packers fans are like, I'm not going to say upset or disconcerted, but like the feeling around what happened Friday is like, oh God, they weren't very good or whatever. But like, trust me, all the work they did on Friday, all the tape they got, to dissect and learn from and work from, that is exponentially more important than anything you'll see here tonight. Yes, the Packers will undoubtedly continue to work on all sorts of things, whether it is offense, defense, what have you, when it comes to the intricacies of trying to produce on offense, defense, whatever. Just because they're somewhat and or very vanilla tonight doesn't mean anything. It means less than nothing. Also, shout out to the dude in the comments section on Friday who was like, Nagler's a phony, because I literally said results don't matter in the preseason and or practice, which they don't. By the way, did you remember the Lions winning all 4 of their preseason games the other year when they went on to go 0-16? The preseason and practice results do not matter. All right, we got a quarterback. Bo Nix takes the snap. He's going to, again, take advantage of a very vanilla defense. He runs up the middle and then out to the left, runs out of bounds. It's first and something. Probably first and goal, maybe first and 10. We'll see. Ballantyne trying to corral him. It's 3-0 Denver. Just the start of the second quarter. Second down for your Green Bay Packers on defense. 4-man rush. Nix fires up the right side. That's a first down. That's going to be first and goal. Anthony Johnson Jr. was there. Sutton on the reception. Man, Carl Brooks was was looping over on the stunt like, can I just touch the quarterback, please? That'd be great. Evan Williams was a little late there. You'd like to see him break on that a little bit earlier. First and goal for the Denver Broncos. It is on the 4-yard line, I want to say. 13:43 remaining in the second quarter. They're highlighting Evan Williams on the broadcast because, yeah, he was a little late. A little late. I was just going to say, what is going on? The Network Health broadcast here from the Packers has them just finishing up the second half, which we know is not the case. You know, the Packers on the broadcast or when it comes to PR, they're just making shit up as they go. That's how they work. All right, there we go. 13:43 remaining in the second quarter. Interesting to see Lucas Van Ness out there while so many people are getting the night off. Gotta say, probably does make sense. Second-year player, etc. Knicks under center. Packers soft underbelly up the middle. The handoff up the middle. There we go. Big stop. Gain of 1, maybe. Going to bring up second and goal. McLaughlin. Bo Nix giving us one of these. Here's that first initial attempted tackle. Unfortunate. Play action. Throw underneath. That's a touchdown. And number 12. That's a TD. Packers falling 9-0. Okay, here we go. Wait, I got to do this. Wait. I mean, that's a little too easy, but I get it. And I got lost in the wash there a little bit. Bo Nix, very excited. Very excited. And the kick is good. So the Packers fall 10-0 to the Denver Broncos. I'm just ready for Sean Clifford to take this down the field and put the Packers on the scoreboard. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's see what's up, people. How we doing? What's up? Con, what's up? That was the bad quarter. As opposed to the bad half, I'll take it. I'll take a half or a quarter. Porkmaster, what's up, man? My stream is super behind you, so I paused your stream to match the broadcast. How's it going in the future? Porkmaster, let me tell you something. Right now, I'm living on the surface of the moon. And I'm sitting here after the Packers have won multiple championships with Jordan Love at quarterback. So join us, please. I'm begging you. G. David, thanks for the super chat, man. Is it just me or are these announcers simping on Knicks so hard? Brother, I got to tell you, I'm not listening to the broadcast. Maybe I should, but I am not listening to the broadcast because of that. Exactly what you're talking about. And if anyone follows me on Twitter, you know what I'm about to say. The preseason deification of every rookie QB or any QB really who has a modicum of success is fucking ridiculous. And the NFL community, and I don't just put that on fans, the media does this as well, as you're saying here, like the announcers on this broadcast talking about, oh, Bo Nix, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yesterday, Caleb Williams, look at this amazing throw. That's great. You mean off platform in a play that ultimately probably would have been completely blown up in a regular season game? I have zero problem with fans getting excited about young quarterbacks, right? Bo Nix, perfect example. Broncos fans should get excited about their young guy. But the way the media and or the fans, but the NFL community in general, pumps up these young quarterbacks, or really any offensive player, essentially, because it's all fantasy football driven, But the way that the community makes these guys out to be superhuman, huge stars, whatever, only to quickly and mercilessly tear them apart and tear them down the moment they have a rough patch drives me insane. And I would hope that those of you with a functioning brain would understand what you're looking at. Bo Nix, well done. Great job. A lot of ball game left. Packers take the ensuing kickoff into the end zone. They'll take over at their 30. Sean Clifford comes out at quarterback. Packers taking over with 13-14 remaining in the half. Clifford comes up to the line of scrimmage. Sean Ryan at center. Jacob Monk out there apparently at left guard, I want to say. Royce Newman at right guard. God help us all. Here we go. Clifford under center. Wilson is your back. Got a motion from right to left. We got, should have been free play, but they don't get the snap off. Melton goes from left to right. Wilson takes the snap. Looked like he had a open lane there, but gets tackled for a gain of maybe 2. Yeah, he had the inside track. Whoever 5 is, Tyler Davis not sustaining his block there would have been a much bigger gain if Davis had been able to handle the outside backer there. 2nd and 8. Clifford under center. We got Wilson as a lone back. Get one of these. We got a handoff up the middle. Wilson goes absolutely nowhere. Whoo, baby. The Packers keeping it buttoned up here, baby. They're like, nope, we ain't showing you jack shit, including the forward pass. I know. Everyone around the league is like, well, what are the Packers going to do when they throw it? Like Stanovich, LaFleur, like, no, we're not going to throw it until it's 3rd and 8, which is where they're at now. So 3rd and 8, back offset to the left. Clifford in the shotgun. We got trips to the right. Clifford takes the snap. 4-man rush from the Broncos. Clifford escapes to his right. Got a man in pursuit. He's got nowhere to go. And then he literally just stands there and says, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to get sacked because I like contact and I like dudes falling on me. What the fuck was that, Clifford? Good Lord. Look at this. Like, okay, throw it away. Throw it away. Just throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the negative yardage. Literally, all you have to do there, throw it out of bounds. That's all you got to do. You're outside the pocket, throw it out of bounds. Instead, it's 4th and 19. The Packers back to punt. Boom. Humongous punt. I don't know. Maybe it was touched, but I don't think so. Yep. No, flag on the play. I think that's going to be roughing the kicker. It won't matter because it was 4th and 19 because Clifford didn't want to throw it out of bounds. Wanted to get tackled, apparently. So that'll be 4th and something for the Packers. Unless they decline it, which I completely understand. So it'd be a 15-yard penalty on Skinner, the 3rd. Whalen. Yep, there he is. Boom. Yep, that's definitely a penalty. Learning moment for young 34 there on the Broncos. But we'll see what the Packers want to do. Yep, they're going to decline that. The Broncos are going to take over. Because God forbid we should actually, work on anything other than the normal shit. Okay. Here we go. 1st and 10. Packers take over. Here we go. Packers have the ball on their 36-yard line. Clifford in the shotgun. Back offset to the left. Sims in motion from left to right. Clifford takes the snap. 4-man rush from the Broncos. Throws underneath. That maybe is a catch and a fumble. We'll see. Broncos definitely think catching a fumble from woes. Packers assuming that it's not a catch. Got to admit, that looks like a fumble to me, but we'll see. It's probably touchdown Seahawks. Really looked like he caught it and turned to make a move, but they're calling it incomplete, 2nd and 10. Clifford under center. Oh, hey, handoff. Wilson up the right side. It's going to be a gain of, oh, not Wilson. Sorry. Check that. Merriweather on the carry. We're already down the depth chart to Merriweather for a gain of 6. So it's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from the Green Bay Packers. Merriweather on the carry. Packers have the ball on the 42-yard line. Davis in motion. Now back to the left. Oh, they hand it off. Why did I stay up for this? Hand it off at the middle for a gain of maybe 1. We're not going to let Sean Clifford do anything. Now the Packers are going to punt. Wow. That's amazing. Whalen, back to punt. Very exciting. Here we go. 4th and 4. 9:35 remaining in the half. Whalen gets the punt off. Here we go. Well done, boys and girls. Amazing. What's going on, folks? We got a couple of chats here. Okay, hold on. I got that. I don't want to miss any super chats. Jeff, thanks for the super chat. A lot of ball game and bourbon left. You ain't lying. You are not lying, sir. Andrew Ware, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for doing this. This is what I expected. You talking about like this or this? What the Packers are doing? Because yeah, fair. Either way. Jeff, thanks again, man. What the hell is going on out here? Grab. Everybody's grabbing. Nobody tackling. Yeah. Welcome to the Packers preseason. I'm not going to say your handle because I'll get in trouble, but thank you for the super chat. It could be worse. It's worse. To quote Han Solo. Throbbing. What's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Peyton is taking advantage of us starting kids. A little bit. I mean, look, each program, each team is working on different things at a different point when it comes to where their program is. Like, I understand all that. And you're right. Yeah, Peyton is certainly maybe not taking advantage of what the Packers are doing, but he understands he's playing starters against backups, and like, yeah, the expectation they should move the ball, they should be able to dominate on defense. Like, that's understandable. But taking advantage feels like a misnomer. But I hear you. Soder. I waited all day for this. See, this is why I got drunk today, dude. I'm not even joking. Like, I was at the bar earlier this afternoon going, Packers game's going to be hard to watch. Got to get liquored up. True story. Peter, thanks for the super chat. Calling it now. Get Nick's a gold jacket. Okay, relax. Don Vito, what's going on, man? Which team is our kicker currently on? Probably the Packers. I know I said earlier this week that it was like he was probably on another squad, but I think he's probably on this team. I think it's probably Anders Carlson. All right. Quarterback in our center. Broncos take over the 20. We got a handoff, and the back gets about 3 yards. for a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and probably 7. We shall see. 2nd and 8. Sorry, gain of only 2. Only 2. Bo Brooks, thanks for the super chat. Keep fighting the good fight. Nice. Can't wait for the regular season watch parties. You and me both, brother. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Broncos have the ball on the 22-yard line. Quarterback under center. He drops. 5-step drop. Looks downfield. We got a flag. I think we got a hold on the offensive line. We also have a helmet popping up like into the world there. Hopper's hat just legit just popped up out of nowhere. We got holding on the offense. It's going to bring up a 2nd and what? Not 8, probably 18. Carl Brooks. To quote Tyler, Carl Brooks. Carl Brooks is a problem, and he's had a good camp, and he had a great rookie year. He's going to cause all sorts of issues for everyone in the NFL. 2nd and 18. Here we go. 2nd and 18 for the Broncos. We got offset back to the left. 4-man rush. Nice work from Wooden to sniff out the attempted screen to the left. That's going to be 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18 for the Green Bay Packers. You now have a backup quarterback in for the Broncos. It's not Nix anymore. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. We'll see what the Denver Broncos do. Packers show 4-man line. Broncos have a max protect look on. 4-man rush from the Packers all day. Thrown underneath. Oh, missed tackle from 34. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a flag. We have a flag. Not sure what the flag is, but holy cow. Can I just say, Kalen King just had an homage to every Green Bay Packers secondary member ever in the last decade plus, where he said, you know what? You're open field. I could just tackle you, get you on the ground. We could force a punt. No. I'm just going to throw myself at your feet. And oh, by the way, this flag is bullshit. Packers get a flag for playing football here. That is some bullshit. That is, I'm sorry, playing football. That is some ultimate bullshit from Goreforth. Just keep doing what you're doing because that's bullshit. But yeah, Kalen King, wow. That's the ultimate homage to, hey, you remember how the Packers can't tackle? Watch me do this. That was fucking absurd. Sorry, I got to tweet that out because that made me so mad. Kalen King with an homage to every Packers second member for the last 2 decades. 2 decades? Does that feel like enough? I don't know. I should probably go back on the missed tackle. I mean, just fucking tackle him. By the way, if you tackle him, there's no penalty. This is multiple. There are layers here. There are levels. Just tackle him. It's your job. Tackle him. Oh, God. That's annoying as all hell. Third and 1. 4-man rush from the Packers. Throw underneath to the back. Bad throw. Incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1 where I'm sure the Denver Broncos will probably go for it and most likely get it. So here we go. Eesh. Rough throw from the QB there. This team had no chance. 4th and 1. Fourth and 1. Man in motion, right to left. Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag. False start. Got one of these. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I love someone on Twitter's like, you're like a fair weather fan for telling the truth. Get bent, man. Okay, 4th and 6. After the penalty, Broncos will punt. Boom. There it is. We'll see. Fair caught or a fair catch signal. Ball bounces to the just inside the 5, between the 5 and the 4. Packers will take over deep in their own territory because, why field it? Hey, Sean Clifford, back out there to, I guess, hand it off some more. God forbid we let him run the offense. Nope, can't have that. Here we go. We got, look at my guy. Look at my guy. Shout out Nicolay Law. Come on now. We got Nicolay Law commercials up in here. What's up, Nicolay Law? By the way, Nicolay Law, as you guys can probably surmise from our overlay here, very big supporters of CHTV. We appreciate everything they do. And hey, if you're in the Wisconsin area or really in the Midwest at all, and you need some kind of help legally, anything having to do with, injuries, accidents, what have you. But really, if you're dealing with an insurance company at all and you need someone on your side, check out Nicolay Law. They're thebomb.com. Do it, folks. Do it. Love it. Now everyone making excuses for the Packers and what have you. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. G. David, what's up, man? Nick said, my bad. And the announcer said, wow, look at how mature he is. That's great leadership. Also told a story about the contents of his backpack and him reading a playbook as further evidence. I don't know how much of that is true, but none of it surprises me. Nick, welcome back. Thanks for being a Carry the G Club member. Good to see you last year during the meetup. Hope to see you this year. The information for the meetup is here on the Carry the G Club page here, the community tab here on YouTube, also on the Patreon page. Hope to see you, brother. Don Vito, thanks to the super chat. Remember last year when some fans wanted Clifford to start? LMAO. I do. In fact, there's someone very, very, very close to Cheesehead TV and or I'll say Lombardi Avenue, who I know is still maintaining that he should start. So hilarious. All right, Packers take over. 6:19 remaining in the half. Give us one of these just outside the 4-yard line. Clifford under center. Lone back. We got Melton in motion from left to right. Hand off to Wilson, who gains about 4 or 5 yards. I'll say 5 yards. You can bring up a 2nd and 5 with just outside 6 minutes remaining in the half. Well done there. Cracked down. Well done by the, although I'll say, okay, well done by Davis coming over. But put that guy in the dirt, man. Why is it every Packers player, when they go to administer a hit, ends up putting their own ass on the ground. Like, fucking blow that guy up, man. Sick of us being like the being afterthoughts when it comes to physicality. We got a handoff to Wilson, tries to bust outside, nothing doing. Gonna bring up third down. Like, seriously, I'm so sick of it. Every Packers player, like, oh, here's a chance to be physical. I'm gonna like just fall down. What's that about, man? Nice work from 27 there from the Broncos, getting Wilson on the ground. All right, third down. 3rd and 4. Clifford in the shotgun. We got trips to the left, bit of a bunch. Got Melton in motion to the right, still a closed formation. Takes a snap, 4-man rush from the Broncos. Throw outside. Hey, look at that. It's a catch by Malik Heath, even though Clifford got hit. I don't know who was at right tackle, but he did a very poor job. But first down for your Green Bay Packers. Look at this. My God. Yeah, I don't know who was at right tackle there, but God help us all. Maybe that's why they're calling like run plays on 3rd and long, because that right tackle, was that Telford? I can't say if that might be Dillard. Whoever it is, wow. Not holding up very well. All right, 1st and 10. 4:23 remaining in the half. Got one of these. All right. Clifford under center. We got a handoff to Wilson, who takes it off the right side for maybe 2 yards. 2 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 8. Matt's looking at his play sheet, but I'm pretty sure he's not calling the plays. But we'll see. Matt gives us one of these. Yeah, Matt, I'm right there with you, buddy. Off tackle. 1st and 10 off tackle to the right. Are we serious right now? I'm with you, buddy. Well, now they're showing Adam Stenovich, which makes, I suspect, means that Adam's calling the plays, but we'll see. All right. We got a man in motion to woes, left to right. We got a handoff. We got a gain of -2. Can we let Clifford just operate the offense? How hard is this? I think they know. Remember back in the day, the old Lombardi story about like how they ran the same play over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And at one point, Nitschke goes, "Hey, coach, I think by now we know what's coming." 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 coming for the Green Bay Packers. I mean, look, I know they got to work on shit, but I'm here watching. I want to watch the game of football. And now we got a timeout because, God forbid, there's no way we can call a play that's probably going to be a passing play and just execute it. That's not going to happen. Oh, wait. We got to call a timeout. We got to make sure everyone's on the same page. We got to make sure that, hey, guys, guess what? We're probably going to throw the ball forward. Can't have that. No, we got to make sure that everyone's okay. Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Keith, what's up? Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? See, you say that, and I know the reference, and I love it, but you know people are going to be like, oh, it wasn't the Germans that got... Okay, good times. Brian, thanks for the super chat. Tommy Boy is on CMT, just an FYI. I mean, we could do a watch party of Tommy Boy, and probably more entertaining and more productive. Badger Trio, what's up? I'm down for 2 preseason games and 18 regular season games. 0 resistance on this end, brother. I'm right there with you. At this point, yes, sir. Khan, thanks for the super chat. So my game feed is the local Denver station. When Aaron says it's 3rd and 11 for Denver, the Denver station says it's 3rd and 10. Just trust me, brother. You don't want to trust Denver. Trust me. Jeff, thanks for the super chat and super sticker. Appreciate you. Peter Lohr, what's up? Tell the COVID-19 year NFC North Championship clinching game story of you at the press conference. I assume... Oh, at the press conference. Well, okay. That wasn't really the NFC Championship game, but I know what you're talking about. Well, let's get to the second half before we bust into old stories. But I will tell that story because I was not far off as far as like, what do you call it? States of being then as I am now. All right. Josh, what's up? In a preseason game like this, what are the coaches looking for? Technique. And thanks for the super chat. Technique, 100% technique. They understand, like, situationally, that things might not always be what they would call in a regular season game, etc. It's all about technique and consistency. It's about someone who does not only like the things that are asked of them on a consistent basis, but technically, what are they doing down in and down out on a consistent basis? What are they doing technique wise that can kind of hopefully build and develop on? All right, 3rd and 10. We got Clifford in the shotgun. We got an adjustment at the line. Back offset to the right. We got what looks like man coverage. We got a blitz. Clifford does a nice job escaping the pocket. That's going to be a first down on a scramble from Clifford. Well done. He did a really nice job there of identifying the fact that they were sending an extra man. It was a 5-man rush. Bit of a delayed blitz from 50 there, although maybe he was trying to find the back. But really nice work understanding where the rush lane was, stepping into it and not even hesitating and getting upfield and getting the first down. Well done. 1st and 10. Clifford takes the snap. We got a handoff, and that's going to go for a yard. You can let him throw on 1st down, Steno. I promise it's going to be okay. Merriweather for a gain of 1. To the point of the question earlier, like again, 1st down, you've got a pretty static set, right? What are you doing? And you're putting stuff on tape. That's the other thing. Like, here, watching from the outside as a fan, yes, it can be a bit boring, but for them, it's about looking at this, the repetition of technique, trying to see who is doing things the right way, where they can kind of coach them up, look at what they're, doing well or not doing well, etc. It can be a bit boring on the outside, but for them as a staff, it's invaluable. Both coaches and personnel. All right, 2nd and 9. We got a man in motion from left to right. It's Bo Melton. We got condensed formation. Clifford takes the snap. We got a boot action, play action. Throws it just under the sticks to Heath. Probably going to be a gain of 7, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 to Malik Heath there. I would suspect 3rd and 1. Sean, what's up, man? We're wasting Sean Clifford's prime. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, no. Oh, I thought my stream was frozen there, but it's not. Cheeto, what's going on, brother? Sup, Nags? Our 4th string can do this. Believe. I'm with you, brother. I'm right there with you. Our 4th string can do this. Jason, thanks for the super chat. What is going on with our run blocking? Not a lot, Jason. Not a lot. I will say it's not been great. It's not been consistent. And that's why they're doing it. It's to try and get it on film to show not only, okay, here's what you did, here's what you did wrong, but how can you improve upon that? Teaching tape, trying, okay, you put your foot here, you put your hand there. This is what you did. This is what you're supposed to do. Let's try this in practice. Like, it's weird to think about the minutia. It's hard, especially from the outside, imagining what that minutia is. I'll never forget. Steno and I kind of joked about a coaching clinic he did years ago, pre-COVID, where he was looking at, just literally the splits of the offensive line on coaches' film. And then that first step, just the first step from his left tackle and left guard, which was David Bakhtiari. And I can't remember who was the rookie at left guard that year, but he legit spent 20 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. 20 minutes on the difference between Bakhtiari's first step and the rookie's first step, and how Bakhtiari's was so well, obviously developed, etc. And whereas the rookie needed so much work. And that's just the first step for one rep in a game. So you think about it that way, and like that's what they're putting on film tonight, right? It's just like, no. This is what we're going to work on. This is the technique we've tried to teach you, and maybe you're not taking. This is what we want you to improve upon, etc. Each and every down gets dissected down to the absolute infinitesimal details. And for us on the outside, again, it's it's a bit boring, but it's invaluable work for both, the coaches, but the players and the personnel groups. That's, all part of the gig, all part of the world. Jordan, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Everyone's talking about if we lost the entire offense, it would be horrific. Well, no shit. I think I'd be equally worried if we lost Matt for a game. Yeah. You're not incorrect, Jordan. Doug Hype TV, what's going on, man? The only way to watch this game and keep your sanity is to carry the G cream ale. You're not incorrect. Clifford goes back. He's got what looked like a free moment down the seam there, but he gets hit. We got a flag on the play. We got the ref pointing like this, like, no, you're not allowed to do that. We got a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Denver Broncos. You mean like when they hit Jordan Love's arm? I know Jordan said it was probably Zach Tom running into him, but like, oof, okay. I'm sorry. Yes, no doubt, hit him. His helmet goes a bit up, no doubt. That's football. That's just football. But now football is illegal. So Packers will take advantage. I got to give it flag 15 yards. Football. Clifford back to pass. Throws it deep over the middle. That's intercepted. I mean, that was horrific. That was a horrific throw. Brought back to the Packers 14-yard line. That was horrific. Well, I mean, I don't know what he's looking at. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I mean, who knows? I guess maybe Wilson did something he wasn't expecting, but man, that is tough, man. That is tough. Whew. All right. Packers defense. Got to show up. 143 remaining in the half. All right. Here we go. Quarterback in our center. Takes the snap. We got a balloon on the field. I thought we had a flag on the field, but it's an orange balloon on the field. Run off left tackle for probably -2. -1. Second and 11. Here we go. Second and 11. 1:15 remaining in the half. Quarterback in the shotgun. Back offset to the left. They tried to run a blitz. Well picked up. Thrown underneath to the tight end to Krull. The first movie ever shown on HBO. True story. Look it up. Krull for a gain of about 6. 3rd and 5. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Broncos come up to the line. We got, looks like trips to the right. Back offset to the left. Close formation. Takes a snap. 4-man rush from the Packers. Quarterback runs it up the middle and touchdown. Because the Packers cannot tackle. Well, okay. The Packers backups and to the backups cannot tackle. There we go. It'll be 16 16 to nothing. I mean, you know. Oh, wait. I got to do this. Oh, edit. All right, there we go. Save. What's up? Now, let's see. Let's see if they make the extra point with 30 seconds left. What are they checking? VAR? Come on, guys. Let's go. Referee, like, oh, hold on. Like, what are we doing here? Somebody talking to Matt. Will go forth. Looks like he's being looked at. I would suspect this is a head trauma timeout. So, hey, fair play to the refs. Nate Weir's out there checking out Goforth's neck. So I assume this is a... So weird. So I guess this is a, hey, he got hit and we should check him out. The spotter, I would suspect, the third party not affiliated with the Packers or the Broncos NFL spotter probably called for this, but man, that was a really innocuous play for that action to be taken. But hey, shout out to the NFL. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left. Broncos line up for the extra point. They will take the lead 17 to nothing. There we go. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Ooh, baby. Michael Pratt. Michael Pratt. Pratt's up. Opportunity. Can win the backup job. And the next two. The second half. There we go. Good times. Good times. All right, let's see what's up. How y'all doing? Oh, hey, comments. There we go. Got that one. Soder, what's up? This quote game is really testing my love for the run. Yeah, all right, buddy. Come on now. This is part of the gig. If you love the run, if you want to get behind and be about, run the ball, hey, you got to run it even when it's not successful. You got to stick with it. But I'm with you. Like, let the dudes throw. It's the NFL in 2024. Fred, thank you, buddy. Jokingly, let's not ever let Steno call a game. Now, look, I understand it's frustrating, but Steno is also operating in whatever parameters the, agreed upon framework all week was. Like, this is what we want to work on. This is what we want to see. Here are the plays, etc. Like, this is not Steno calling a game in the regular season. Porkmaster, what's up, man? Got to admire the discipline to call run, pass over and over. I would have had Clifford slinging that rock just from competitiveness. I mean, please see my last response. Corey, thanks for the super chat. What have I missed? Just got done with my church's fall bazaar and auction. Nags, Carry the G beer went for $125 today. Thank you, Corey. What have you missed? Not a lot. You've missed the Packers being pretty substandard and or milk toast. Choose a descriptive word to describe an entity that doesn't seem to want to be there. That's what I would say. Eric, what's up? Time to call it for Pratt? No, not yet. I mean, we'll see what he does in the second half. Pratt is out there now with 30 seconds remaining, but obviously that won't be a fair representation. Patrick, thanks, buddy. Sean Payton gives me vibes of a high school coach who airs it out and calls trick plays when he's up 40 in the second half. Oh, dude, not a hello. Did you watch him with New Orleans? He famously, like, was pouring it on when they were up by a ton back in the day. Pratt, first pass batted down by the outside backer, Benito. Yeah, no. That's 100% him. Like, forget about trying to imagine it. That's who he is. Like, that will always be who he is. That's like his whole MO. Legit, he had Drew Brees like chucking it deep to Joe Horn when they were up by like 25 back in the day. So, like, you don't have to imagine it. That's just who he is. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds remaining in the half. Pratt, hands off. I love how the Packers can have a team playing, real basic, 100% pass, probably 2-man, and still only get 4 yards on first down. And there we go. The Packers will head to the locker room for halftime. Matt LaFleur jogging along with the Packers team. Christian Watson with a bucket hat. Hey, God bless those Packers fans in attendance, having been treated to a complete shit show, but still applauding and cheering on their team. You, ladies and gentlemen, you carry the G. That's what I like to say. Charlie. I blame Kevin King. You know what, Charlie? So do I. I don't even know what for anymore, but I do. And you know what? Most Packers fans do. Now, I can't say I always agree with it, but hey, right now in this moment, 100%. You know what? This is all Kevin King's fault, even though he's on the Falcons. Andrew's Paradise, what's up? Thanks, buddy. Gonna whine about my super chat not being read before. Go Pack Go, Nags and Banky 2028. Buddy, look, I'm too drunk to read every super chat. Like, if you get your super chat read, it's kind of a miracle tonight. So I love you. I thank you for the support, but I'm not going back and looking for it because you know what? Nah, I ain't about that life. Roberto, thanks for the super chat. Not sure I see much in Hopper. Looks stuck in mud. I'm glad you brought Hopper up because I do think there's little doubt that his pre kind of draft and post draft kind of synopsis and or scouting report, right, is not far off. As far as you can see, he's got tools, and you can certainly stick him in there in a reserve role, and he can get you through a game or two, right? I absolutely do not see a long-term starter. You guys know what I've said so many years in a row now, as far as when the rookies come in, it's about how do you look against NFL competition? Like, you can look fine in college, you can look productive in college, you can look like, oh yeah, you're flying over the field and you can do all these things, but none of that matters once you get to the NFL. You play against NFL competition, down in and down out. I will say, in Hopper's defense, he's looked decent in camp. He hasn't looked great tonight, but he's looked at least serviceable in a way I didn't expect him to coming into camp. So, long way to go. And here's the other thing. It's still very early for all these rookies. So there's a long way to go. A lot of development, hopefully, to be had. But I hear you, man. I hear you. You definitely don't expect him to get a ton of reps this season as far as being a starter. Now, maybe he ends up in there as a injury replacement, what have you. But yeah, he's not ready to play significant minutes anytime soon. No doubt about it. What else we got? Jason, thanks, buddy. Is there any possibility we sign a vet for the backup QB job? A possibility, yeah. A big one, probably not. I do think they'll end up whoever, whether it's Pratt in the second half and next week in the Ravens game, or let's say Clifford has a great week of practice, although a week is like literally 2 practices between their lone practice and then a joint practice with the Ravens. Let's say Clifford has acquits himself very well in those 2 and then plays well in the preseason game against the Ravens. Maybe they make him the backup. But hey, Pratt has an outstanding opportunity in front of him here this second half, those next 2 practices, to make a case, right? As far as, like, let's say Pratt flames out, Clifford looks the same and keeps turning the ball over this week. Might they call a vet and or look for a vet? Yeah, it's possible. I suspect, though, that, barring some kind of, unforeseen circumstance when it comes to veteran quarterbacks being available, I'd be surprised if they made a major move. I mean, the old joke from Howard Mudd and Peyton Manning, like, if Manning goes down, i.e., if Love goes down, we're fucked and we don't practice fucked. You know what I mean? Like, it's much more about wanting to develop young guys. The whole reason they drafted Pratt in the first place. What Brian said this kind of offseason, as far as the lead up to when he talked to us at the combine, leading up to the draft, want to get back to developing quarterbacks, always having young quarterbacks on the roster for the coaches to develop. That's ultimately much more important long term for the organization than, okay, we're going to get a Blake Bortles or whoever to come in here and, run the offense for a few weeks, etc. Not to say that, again, that's impossible. It would never happen. I think they would weigh those factors, but I suspect if Love were to go down, they would just roll with the young guys and let them develop. Much like we saw last year. It's an organizational philosophy, right? We're going to live with their growing pains. We're going to live with these troubles and tribulations. And I do not doubt for a moment that extends to the quarterback position. It's just guesswork on my part, but that's where I think we're at. Eddie. Sean Clifford looks like 50 pounds of chewed bubble gum. Well, that's descriptive. What else we got? I think the agreed upon parameters equate to complete straitjacket on both offense and defense. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like I said earlier, it's certainly not involved play calling wise. Certainly not game planning wise, because there's been no game planning. So yeah, it's very super basic on both sides of the ball, and they're just gonna let that ride. All good. I'm glad you asked this. Not trying to be extreme, but are we way too optimistic for this team? No, you're not. And I understand it. You're watching this tonight and you're being like, "Oh God, we look bad." Because look, you don't want to shine a turd, right? They look bad tonight, no doubt about it. But they literally have 31 guys in street clothes in relation to guys who would normally play, right? I understand that watching the Packers backups to the backups get overwhelmed by essentially mostly the Denver starters. Hard to watch. It's hard to stomach as a fan, but ultimately it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't. It doesn't mean a thing. And I get, again, we're here on a Sunday night, prime time. It's being shown on NFL Network. The whole quote unquote country is watching outside of the folks watching 49ers Saints. But, it's embarrassing as a fan. I understand that. But it's good work. It is work. That's the other thing to remember. They're in a lab right now, and they're working with backups to backups, essentially, for a lot of this, against some frontline competition and some backups. But no, your optimism, your hope for this team is not misplaced in any way, shape, or form. They are exactly who you think they are. Everything you've seen tonight, everything you saw last week, doesn't mean a whole lot. It means very, very little. Just keep that in the back of your mind. The Packers are playing like Rocky hitting left-handed until the switch in the 15th round to the right hand. I mean, that's not totally out of bounds as far as playing at full strength, right? Playing both with a game plan and or with actually the frontline expected starters. That's not a terrible analogy. Steven, didn't the starters look not so great at joint practice? I'm not down on them, just saying. Steven, no. I'm glad you brought that up. They were not productive. That's very different from, quote, not looking good. Completely different. I understand they did the move the ball drill, right, and didn't pick up a first down. Did you watch Caleb Williams yesterday? not pick up a first down, go 3 and out, like 4 drives in a row, and then had a miraculous play, which, by the way, wasn't in structure. He had to like escape to the left and then had a throw down the left sideline. And now everyone today is talking about, oh, Caleb Williams, he's so special, etc. Look, and I understand Caleb Williams, the Bears, that's not the goal, right? I'm just saying about perspective and what you're reading, because we weren't there. There was no live footage of it, but the reports out of it are all about what was produced, what was the production from the offense, which wasn't great. No question about it. But it was also very, very super hyper limited. And look, here's the other thing. No one wants to talk about this, but sometimes teams just match up in a certain way with you or another team to make it problematic. Like the Packers went to Denver last year and lost. That team that lost in Denver last year went on to go to the, a game before the NFC Championship, to the divisional round of the playoffs. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, the Broncos clearly are their kryptonite or anything like that. But, maybe they just match up really well. That's entirely possible too. But also, it's literally the Packers' backups against their starters. In the NFL, you're always going to kind of like acquiesce to that. Hey, full game streaming. What's up? What is going on? We got some. See, this is how I know we've made it at Cheesehead TV. When we have spam in the chat. What's going on, spam? Logan, Packers should start the starters in the second half. Logan, maybe they would if they weren't all in street clothes, which they are. That ain't gonna happen. Packers trying to figure out who makes the back end of the roster. Very much so. And look, none of that, like everything I've just talked about as far as the Packers' approach, what they're doing, etc., excuses anything when they kick off week 1 in Brazil against the Eagles, like whether they get stomped on or whether they go to town and score 40 points and come out with a big victory. None of this is in like direct relation to that. Again, I understand people want to like draw lines and make a narrative or whatever, but like LaFleur has a very specific way he wants to work as far as his program, what he's working on, what he's looking for, what his staff is looking for. And look, that varies from NFL city to NFL city, team to team, right? But very, 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 very limited does it ever have like a correlation to, all right, if you would have played the starters, maybe you would have called cover 2 in that third down rather than a 2-man, etc. Like all of that work is very, very removed from anything we see on the field tonight. Oh, we got more spam. Dude, we really made it. All this spam. What's up? What is up? No one is making the team today. All good. That's correct. They're not making the team off the effort of a game in Denver. You're absolutely 1,000% correct there. However, it is part of their resume, and it is part of the totality of their work from April through the end of August, right? Prior to the only cut down, there's only one this year, to the 53/nay 69 man roster. So no, you're right. No one is like 100% cementing themselves on the roster tonight. However, they are trying to make a case, and they are certainly contributing to whatever, whether it's the good work they've done all camp, and now, oh, look, I've kind of like made a case for why I should be on the team, or had a good camp, and oh gosh, now I've really shit the bed from scrimmage here in Denver. Or I've had a really bad camp, but oh, hey, look, so-and-so who hasn't had a really good summer suddenly kind of trying to maybe put it together. And that's all things the Packers staff will talk about, both personnel and the coaching staff. Allison, this is the incredibly generous super chat. Thank you so much. Christian Watson, and I forgot the other receiver's name. I couldn't make my mind up between the two of Brazil letting go after the roster. They did a good catch. I kept them both. It's on my opinion. I had it. I'd keep them both. Allison, I couldn't agree more. I 1000% agree. Should absolutely keep them both. Christian Watson and the gentleman whose name you can't remember. I'm all about that life. I'm all in. All right, Packers lining up to kick off this second half. Brought to you by Steinhoffels on the local broadcast. By the way, I just want to declare here as they're kicking into the end zone, we're going to get that down. It's going to bring up to 30. Can I just say, new kickoff, fucking kill it. I would rather not see a kickoff than this bullshit. That's just me. Just how I live. It's how I live. It's how I'm like immersing myself in the NFL at the moment. But all this talk about the new kickoff rules, and now we get here. It's preseason. We're 2 weeks in. I've seen it on the practice field. I've seen it in games, and I hate it. And I want it to go away. I never want to see it again. I can't believe we have to watch a whole year of this shit. All right. Broncos under center. I formation. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. We get a gain of maybe 2, maybe 3. And we're off and running. Stidham at quarterback for the Broncos. Exciting times, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting time. New York Cheesehead, onside kick. What sucks is that the surprise onside no longer allowed. Thank you for proving my point as far as how much these new rules suck. They have completely eliminated the surprise onside. If you can onside, but you have to declare it. It's awful. It's fucking awful. And you can only do it in the fourth quarter if you're losing by a certain amount, etc. Hand off to the back, off the left side, and he gains about 7 yards. Let me bring up a 3rd and short. Keith, what's up? Shout out to Simone Biles for carrying the G. I mean, look, we all understand that it was like a jacket that featured her husband, but her husband was with the Packers when that jacket was made. And the fact that she wore it to Soldier Field on the sideline, handoff, first down, because, the Packers can't tackle people behind the line of scrimmage. So that's the first down. Kalen King on the stop. 1st and 10. Nice pull there. Kalen King was on the stop, but Hopper was the one who was really kind of late there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Quarterback in the gun. Play action. Oh! He goes down. We got a big sack. Held the ball a little too long. A little bit of a what do you call it? A hesitation there. Brenton Cox Jr. said, "I'm going to Superman right into your face." Look at that. Oh, baby. Nice. Also, shout out to the dude who was hating on Brenton Cox in the comments earlier this week. Oh, no. I guess you can't cheer for that because you said Brenton Cox sucks. And it looks like he doesn't suck. There we go. 2nd and 17. Packers rush 4. Got a loop pass underneath to the back. That's going to bring up a 3rd and I want to say 10, maybe 11. We'll see. Quarterback threw that in rhythm. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Denver Broncos. 12 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. They get in the huddle. They say, "All right, guys, the Packers can't tackle in the open field, so we're just going to isolate someone, and I'll throw you the ball, and then just get upfield." Packers showing a 4-man rush. They send a blitz. Broncos do a great job picking it up. Pick up over the middle, 1st down. Kalen King on the coverage. King got beat. Well done by Stidham to find the receiver. This is really nice work up front from the Broncos because the Packers sent an extra man. However, literally the blitz, I don't know what you're doing there. They literally sent a blitz, and the backer ran into his own dude as he was blitzing. So maybe you want to work that one a little bit in practice this week. All right, 1st and 10. Ball inside the Packers 40. We got play action. They're throwing it down the seam. 1st down. We got a flag on the play, though. Kroll is very excited. The first movie to ever be shown on HBO. Very excited, but I think this is coming back. We'll see. We'll see what the call is. We got homeboy ready to make a personal foul, shot block on the offense. Bring it back. Y'all are trying to cheat. No, he's not what he's saying, but that's the subtext. Oh, you can't do that, sir. So the running back, for those of you watching on the replay there, because the lineman was engaged with the Packers linebacker there, all fine and good. But the moment the running back dives into the linebacker there, so there's 2 guys blocking him at the same time, not allowed to do that. That is illegal. And that's a recent addition in the last couple of years. 4-man rush from the Packers. Oh, my goodness. Ball bopped up in the air. We got an interception. That's Packers 1st down. Come on now. Who was that? Somebody off the left side just absolutely fucking destroyed the right tackle for the Broncos. I mean, they were like, I'm sorry, 50? Oh, my good. There it is. Oh, my goodness. That was amazing. The great move. Interior move from Aaron Mosby. Aaron Mosby just treated that right tackle like he owed him money. It was like, give me my fucking money. By the way, you're trying to stop me from going there. I'm going to go there, whether you want me to or not. I don't know who that right tackle is, but man, it is not going to be fun in film work on Monday. Absolutely not. Keith, thanks for the super chat. Shout out to Simone Biles for carrying the G. I think I got that one already. Sorry. Denis, what's up? Hey, Nags, the Sons of Lombardi song, Toe Drag Swag, with you in the intro is now on Spotify. Well, thanks, brother. Yes, Denny sent me the recording. It's being incredible. Make sure you check out Sons of Lombardi on Spotify. All their shit is amazing. I really kind of am mystified that I'm involved in any way, shape, or form. It's incredible. Fred, thanks for the super chat, man. Can't tell if it's good or bad that we haven't seen any of the kickers attempt a field goal. I mean, it's probably not great, but hey, you got to pick up 1st downs and or get into the opponent's side of the field for that to happen. And so far, I haven't had to worry about that. Peter, thanks to the super chat. Is Mike Shanahan a Hall of Famer? They're debating about that on the Broncos TV. I'll tell you this right now. I understand that Shanahan won back-to-back Super Bowls. Can't take it away from him. Got the Lombardi trophies, got the hardware, etc. But there's no way on God's green fucking earth that Mike Shanahan, should be in the Hall of Fame before Mike Holmgren. No fucking way. I understand everything he has done as far as the proliferation of his offense in the NFL, obviously with his son, but many of the disciples of that tree, etc. But between what Holmgren did, not only as a head coach and offensive game planner and or designer with the Packers, but just the number of dudes who went on from Holmgren's initial staffs to go on and have success, big success around the NFL. I mean, Holmgren's had such an insane kind of imprint on the NFL. You can't deny it. So I think Shanahan should eventually get in, but not before Mike Holmgren. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. Spencer, what's up? What happened with that ball? I'll take it. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm not entirely sure. Man, we got so much spam here. What's up? All right, quarterback under center. I believe Pratt's under center. We got play action. Throws it into the flat. Bo Melton absolutely drilled by 2 dudes in the flat initially. Okay, see, this is the thing. We want to, quote, get the young guy going. Just let him run the offense. That is the most obvious play to run when you want to get the young guy in a rhythm, or even just get the quarterback in a rhythm. Hell, McCarthy called 2 of those right out of the gate in the NFC Championship game in 2010, or 2009, 2007. Sorry, it's like just run the offense. Pratt back to pass, 4-man rush, holds it, escapes out to his right. He's going to use his legs, dives forward for a gain of 6, maybe. Nice work up front. Protection was decent. Pratt just apparently didn't have anywhere to go with the ball or didn't find anybody. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for your Green Bay Packers. 9:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Got Malik Heath split out wide to the right. Condensed formation to the left. Pratt in the gun, offset back to the left. We got a blitz from the Broncos, a delayed handoff from the Packers. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1 or 2. Wilson did well to make anything happen there. I mean, literally, dude, right in his face. Good jump step there. Not a ton to work with as far as blocking goes. Does a nice job. 4th and 1. Pratt still out there. Offense in the shotgun. Wilson offset to the left. Sends a man tight end in motion left to right. I'll call it quarterback draw here. Broncos showing blitz. They bring blitz. He throws, oh my God, he throws a slant, but he threw it high, hot, wide, and too tall for DuBose. I mean, he threw that like, I'm going to fucking do this. And then, like, it was way, way, way too hard behind the receiver. Just lead him, man. Just if he leads DuBose there, that's a 1st down. But hot, heavy, and behind. Jordan Love going, yo, dog, I get it, man. You're all pumped up. So that'll be a turnover on downs for the Packers, 17-0. Good times. Pedro, what's up? Hey, Nags. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Hey, Nags, is it normal that both Carlson and Pratt wear number 17? Will one of them have to be changed to make it 53? Also, are you and Corey coming to Brazil? I couldn't get tickets to the game, but would love a Cheesehead TV hangout. Pedro, thank you so much again for the super chat. Yes, oftentimes with a 90-man offseason roster, which is where the Packers are existing right now, you will have a couple of numbers that double up. So, yes, every once in a while you'll have Carlson and Pratt, for instance, now both wearing 17. That will change if and when both made the 53, which is obviously no guarantee. But if they both made the 53, one of them would have to change, most likely Pratt. But, yeah, that happens quite a bit in preseason. As far as going to Brazil, I am going to Brazil. I don't think Corey is, but I will definitely be there. My flight is booked. My hotel is booked. I have a credential to be in the press box for the game. I am very excited about it. I will definitely be there. And as far as a hangout, we have partnered with Packers Brazil, the preeminent, one of the premier fan groups, Packers fan groups in Brazil. We will be having a hangout the night before the game, the night that the NFL season kicks off. I don't have all the information right here with me. I apologize. But if you look on my Twitter account, there is a link where you can buy tickets, I believe, in Brazil. It is for Packers Brazil fans and or the general public. I think most of the tickets are sold out at this point, but you can look into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be in Brazil the night before the game, for the game itself. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jordan Love going over the pictures with Pratt. Sean Clifford trying to go, hey, guys, I'm here too. Packers defense on the field. Broncos take over at the 37-yard line. Pitch wide to the right. Packers do a decent job of stringing it out. Gain of a little over 1. We got a flag on the play. Most likely going to be a holding call here. 8:22 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Who we got here? We got referees talking about this, the other thing. Matt LaFleur says, yeah, push him back. Cool. Rock and roll. What else we got here, folks? What else we got here, folks? Don't want to miss anybody. Got that. Don Vito, what's up? Nags, blueberry pancakes are the best pancakes, sir. Could not disagree more, but you do you. Broncos send tight end motion. Comes in line. We got play action. They're doubling Brenton Cox Jr. Throw it down the field, out. And that's incomplete. Trying to hit the tight end on a deep corner route. Was not to be. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 20 for the penalty. Oof. I mean, it's not a terrible throw. He probably suspected the tight end had a little bit more speed, but wasn't able to connect. 2nd and 20. 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Quarterback in the gun. Offset to the left. Handoff. That's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19 for your Denver Broncos against the Green Bay Packers, who are just, trying to put some good stuff on tape and get the hell out of there and not get injured. Hopper on the tackle. Good work. Good work from your Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 18. Sorry, they gave him 2 yards on that. 18. We got a 4-man rush from the Packers. We got a screen from the Broncos. It's going to go about 5 yards. That's going to bring up a 4th and long. The Broncos will have to punt. Andrew, what's up, man? How are you getting the Green Bay feed in New York, Andrew? Let me tell you something. Because I'm friends with Corey Banke. And Corey just happens to own and operate a preeminent technological company in not only the Midwest, not only in America, but in the world that allows me to watch the Green Bay feed here in New York City. Broncos punting. Decent punt. And it'll be, I want to say down about the 20-yard line. So, yeah, I have special privileges is essentially what that is. Jim K, thanks for the super chat. High, hot, and too tall t-shirt. Thanks for the play-by-play today. Thanks. Jim, I just, look, you guys know if you watch this channel at all, I like Pratt. I think he's going to be good, but damn, that was a tough throw to watch. That was a tough down to watch. But hey, big stop by the defense, aided by a penalty, and now Pratt gets another chance. Yeah, that'll work. Con Krug, what's going on, man? Not even the coin toss went our way tonight. Hey, a lot of ball game left. There's, this whole remainder of the 3rd quarter into the 4th quarter. Packers could absolutely pile it on, score a bunch of touchdowns, and win this thing. Not that it matters. Results don't matter in the preseason. But hey, why not? Why not indeed? Let's go. Have I watched Hard Knocks this season? What do you think? Stalis, I have to admit, not more than like 45 seconds between the Giants and the Bears. I just don't care, man. And the problem is like back in the day, it was very much like a peek inside or a behind the curtain, etc. Now they know they're being filmed, and there's only certain kind of things that can be gleaned from it that aren't like truly interesting, And I will also admit, having now for, X number of years, gotten to know some people in the Packers organization, especially on the personnel side. It's like, I know how much of that is bullshit and how much of that is actually, oh, hey, look, that's them really talking regarding like the decision-making and the personnel folks and the coaches and what have you. So I don't know, man. I'm just not intrigued at all. If the Packers did it, yeah, I'd watch every second of it. I consume it. I'd completely voraciously like consume every moment of it, right? But the Bears, the Giants, I just don't give a shit. I guess that probably makes me less than a huge NFL fan, but that's the way it is. Brandy. I watch the Bears twice a year when they lose to the Packers. Fair point. Fair point. Krista says, I have key lime pie. That's what really matters. I mean, right? Essentially, isn't that all that matters? That's all that really matters. All right, Packers take over. Lone back. Pratt, play action. Throws it down the seam. Batted down by the linebacker. 2nd and 10. Trying to use that strike motion. Packers have used that very, very, very well with Love under center over the course of the last 2 years, but batted down there. I'm going to bring up 2nd and 10. Can we get my guy in a boot action, play action deep? Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. 2nd and 10, ball on their own 20. Melton in motion from left to right. We got handoff left side. Wilson, very gain of, I want to say 6, maybe 7. Nice productive run right there. Keegan Woods, what's up? Nags, carry the G available yet? So excited to see them next week. Go Pack, go. Keegan Woods, while we're here, let me just tell you something.
Well, we carry the G wherever we may be, so creamy and cold, and from the land of the green and gold.
Yes, sir. Carry the G is available in many, many, many places in Wisconsin. I can't tell you all of them. I don't know for sure that it's available in the Green Bay area yet, but it is certainly started to be available in Western Wisconsin and or Madison and Milwaukee over the course of the last week. It will be 100% available in the Green Bay area in the next week. So the majority of Wisconsin, as far as places where we had it last year, you can find it on our website. If you go to CHTV.com, there's a tab that says beer. If you click on that, it has a list of every place it was available last year. Most of those spots will have it again this year. Check those out because, again, this past week, most of Wisconsin saw their deliveries, got it on the shelves. This next upcoming week, most of the Fox Valley and or Green Bay area should have it available. So get yourself some Carry the G. It's a new season. Stock up, get ready, watch the Packers with an ice cold Carry the G. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for to head this off at the pass, we had really, 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 really hoped to get Carry the G available outside of the state of Wisconsin this year. It is unfortunately not going to happen for the most part. However, there's still a chance you may be able to find it in the Chicago area, i.e. the Wills Northwoods area. So be on the lookout. Keep a lookout on our socials. Listen here on CHTV, socials, YouTube, what have you. But Greater Wisconsin, most of Wisconsin, it will be available this week. So get yourself some Carry the G cream ale. Absolutely. Jeremy, no, AJ Dillon has not played at all. He was in street clothes tonight. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Packers lining up. Refs trying to tell them, hey, wait. We're not ready yet. There we go. 3rd and 3. With the back forward from the quarterback. Looks like the Broncos are showing blitz, but maybe they back out of it. They do back out of it. 4-man rush. Pratt fumbles the ball. Looked like he was going to try and flip it to the back. Gets hit from behind. It's a fumble. That's going to be Broncos ball. 1st down, Broncos. Well done by the Broncos to muddy the picture for the young quarterback. Telford still trying to wrestle away the ball from the Broncos defensive player. That's not going to happen. That's 1st down, Broncos. Replay showing Pratt. Yeah, he looked deep. then knew he had. Oh man, he didn't even try. I saw his arm go forward. I thought he was trying to shovel pass it to the back. He wasn't. He literally just got hit while carrying. He saw the pressure from the right, stepped up, got hit, fumbled the ball. It's not great. By the way, that's a Broncos starter making that play to force the ball out of his hand. So just some context there for you. All right, Broncos take over. 1st and 10, 6:04 remaining in the third quarter. Give us one of the. Zach Wilson is in at quarterback. Zach Wilson, last time the Packers saw him, he was leading the Jets to a victory at Lambeau Field. Tosses to the left. That's a 2-yard gain. Zach Wilson gave us one of these. That's some ugly shit from the Green Bay Packers offense right there. I have literally just had an NFL vet message me, and this is verbatim. There's legit nothing to take away from this game for the Packers. Just going through the motions. And I just responded, agreed. 2nd and 7 after the first down play from the Broncos. After an early snap where, hey, throws a slant, incomplete. There you go. There we go. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 8. Packers rush 4. Wilson running around, tries to step up, then steps back, tries to throw it underneath, incomplete. I mean, Zach Wilson. If you need a dude to throw it into the ground, a yard in front of your intended receiver, Zach Wilson's your guy. 4th and 8. Broncos back to kick. Is good. Oh, hey, you know what that means? Gotta change the score. This is like the most exciting shit I get to do all night because God knows it ain't about what the Packers are doing. Look at this. Come on now. What's up? Who needs Live X? I do. 20-0. Packers are just like, hey, let's just get out of here. Not get anybody hurt. Let's get on that plane. Let's get back to Green Bay tonight in one piece. That is literally where they're at. 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. I love it. There's like a mix on my Twitter mentions. There's a mix of people arguing about the Packers and arguing about the presidential election, and it's hilarious. Wilson coming out to be the back. There we go. Oh boy, here we go. The work. Pratt under center sends a man in motion. We got a play action. We again are throwing the tight end in the flat. Wilson gains about 3 yards. I want to say you're 2nd and 6. Oh, 4 yards. Sorry. Play action. Pratt. So you got a bit of happy feet there. We got incomplete over the middle to Wilson. Broncos just playing some, looks like 2-man. Yeah, that's good defense from 40 there. Pratt back deep, throws it to Toure on a slant. First down. Nice in rhythm throw. Better than the 4th down slant that was thrown last drive. Nice work from Pratt. Well done. Foot in top of the drop. Hits it. First down. Toure in motion from left to right. Wilson gets the handoff. Oh, nice work from 92 there to trip Wilson up just as he was about to bust outside to the left, bringing up 2nd and 11 after a loss of 1. $3:15 remaining in the third quarter. This quarter feels like it has lasted about a millennia. All right. One deep back. Toure in motion. Comes in line. Pratt gives us one of these. Toure goes back out. Still deep set. We got a sweep to the right. Wilson gets around the edge. Oh, my. Okay, 50. That's enough out of you. Yeah, it's okay. The Packers were good to hold their water there. 50 with the late hit was pretty egregious there, but okay. I mean, legal, no doubt. But that's just okay. I get what you're doing. He's like literally got a foot on the end line there, but okay. Rock and roll. But the Packers, they know. Yeah, they know what this is. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Pratt takes a snap out of the gun. Good protection. Going deep down the left side. Way overthrown to Malik Heath. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Heath had a step on his guy. I mean, shout out Malik Heath. I mean, he's got a good 2 steps, but, Pratt just completely overthrows it. Nice work by Heath. Pratt just was like, we're going for Jesus, and just went way past his ability, the wide receiver's ability to go get it. Whalen takes the snap, punts it away deep to the left. We got a fair catch at the 11-yard line. Broncos will take over with 2:03 remaining. I was very excited for that to complete, but it just didn't happen. Peter, thanks for the super chat. Still would have liked to see a little bit more heart tonight. Peter, look, as a football fan, as a Packers fan, yeah, of course, you and I absolutely 1,000% in lockstep there. But ultimately, it doesn't mean much. In fact, it means absolutely nothing. So, would I like to see some hitting, some fire, some brimstone? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because I like football, right? And I love Packers football. But ultimately, it don't mean much. Handoff to the left side. Big gain. 36 off to the races. We got a flag, though. This is coming back. We got probably got one of the. I want to say we got one of these. Batty or Beatty, whatever the back's name is. He coming back. We got one of these. We got one of those. That's probably why he got loose. That's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Holding on Forsyth for the Denver Broncos. Waylon MVP. We in trouble if Love gets hurt. Well, yeah, of course. They were in trouble if Rodgers got hurt. They were in trouble if Favre got hurt, even though Favre never did. Yeah, of course. The Colts were in trouble if Manning got hurt. As Howard Mudd used to say, we don't practice fucked. And if Manning goes down, we're fucked. Yeah, if Love goes down, they're fucked. They don't practice fucked. Welcome to the NFL. That's just the gig. Eddie. Broncos still cheating. That's right. Never forget, they circumvented the salary cap rules. It's the only reason they won a Super Bowl, let alone 2. You goddamn right. Fucking cheating Broncos. You think I'm lying? Look it up. Look it up. The year they beat the Packers, they fucking cheated. Put a goddamn asterisk next to their goddamn Super Bowl championship. True story. You kids don't know. Broncos' only championships are because they cheated. I'm not lying. Look it up. I'm only speaking facts. Facts only. 2nd and 14. Quarterback under center. Play action. Packers on the rush. Oh, we got a safety. Let's give us one of these. Let's go. Come on, Morton. That's a safety. Packers are on the board. It's 20-2. Let's go. Come on now. We got to give ourselves a little Packers 2. Come on now. You don't even know. You don't even know. That quarterback was like, that was great. Oh, beautiful. Well done from Morton too. Like, how many times have we seen like quarterbacks like duck and like evade that rush? Like, well done, and just throwing him in the fucking ground. I'm just glad he didn't get a penalty because this is the NFL. He didn't put a pillow down for the quarterback to lay his head on. Surprised there wasn't a flag. Well done, Morton. There we go. There we go. Exciting times. Exciting times for your Green Bay Packers. Whew. "54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. I want to perish from this earth." Okay, here we go. Broncos getting ready to kick this one away with the new dynamic rules from the 20. All right, there we go. Damn, that's a good kick. Taking at the 3. Taking it out. Is that Heath, I believe, on the return? Oh, no, sorry. Stanley. Walter Stanley's kid brings it out. That's all I know, a mess. Walter Stanley's kid brings it out to the, 30? 20? One of the zeros. 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Green Bay Packers have the ball. It's 20-2. Packers comeback in the cards. Let's go. I'm all about it. I am all about it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 47 seconds remaining. Ball on the 29-yard line. Pratt goes back to pass. Throws it to Melton. That's a first down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a first down pass. Not only a first down pass, but a first down pass for a first down. Let's go. There we go. Packers. Oh, sorry, I gotta send this text to a friend of mine who's at the game who will find it hilarious. We got up the middle. We got a first down. All right. Hey, Here we go. Come on now. Wilson. Nice job working off of contact and then getting through contact on 31. That'll bring up the end of the third quarter. It is 20-2 Green Bay Packers. All right, let's see what you got, folks. William, thanks for the super chat. Grew up a Packers fan in the 90s. If Holmgren stays, no way they don't get to at least one more Super Bowl. William, could not agree more. Correct. Dag, what's up? Thanks for being a Carry the G Club member. Can this game end early? I wish. Jeff, thanks for the super chat. Nags, enjoy coming up with meaningful content about this tomorrow. It's always something to look at, always something to talk about, always something to glean. No question. Scott, thanks for joining the Carry the G Club. I promise this is more exciting in the regular season. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Peter, thanks for the super chat. Still would have liked to have been a little bit more heart tonight. Oh, I saw that. Oh, God, so I missed a bunch. Mimsy, thanks for the super chat. Next CBA, I'll gladly shorten the preseason. I mean, that's the thing. We're at that point, right, where we're the 18 games is inevitable. Yes, the players should absolutely ask for at least 50% of the revenues, which, by the way, they don't get yet. As currently constructed, the CBA does not give them 50% of the revenue, which is fucking absurd. But they should at least get that. And yes, only 2 preseason games is fine. Spencer, it's not a shutout. Go, Pack, go. Right there with you, brother. Jordan, thanks for the super chat. Biggest thing to come out of this game offensively, Pratt needs game reps with the number 2 offensive line. He's wearing Glover and the left defensive end on 3-step, 5-step, and boot. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I do think a big component is being able to get into a rhythm with a set number of guys. The problem is like you're not going to get those reps in practice, right? It's always going to be split. You're always going to be dealing with a kind of a rotation and or hodgepodge of dudes, both on the offensive line, but your skill position players. I do think with some rhythm and some repetition, he would look better, no doubt. All right, here we go. Packers taking over. Start of the fourth quarter. Ball on the Broncos 45. Got a man in motion. Handoff to Wilson up the middle for a gain of 3, maybe 4. I believe that's Wilson. Yep, that is absolutely Wilson. Wilson now comes off. 2nd and 6. Gain of 4 on first down. I got people asking me about Wilson versus Dylan in my Twitter comments. And it's like, guys, Dylan's in street clothes for a reason because he's part of the core of their team. All right. Pratt in the gun, takes the snap, throws hot out to the side to Torrey. I think he's going to be marked just short. Maybe he gets the first down. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the first down. Well done. Good work from Pratt there to recognize the blitz from the slot, get it out to the slot receiver. Nice work by Torrey working towards the sticks. Good work all around. I mean, that's a first down just to the naked eye as far as like where the ball is in relation to the sticks. And that's what they've given him. Pratt under center, sends Wilson in motion, lone back. Got a tight formation. Toss to the right. I think that's Merriweather on the carry. Not sure. Yep. We're going to get a flag. Probably a hold on the offense. Decent work from Merriweather there to be patient and let things develop. Unfortunately, he was letting it develop while someone was being held. That's unfortunate. All right, here we go. Going to be 2nd and 20. They call the center. Yep, there it is. Yeah, hard to miss. What sucks, too, is that, like, even with the hold, he wasn't really controlling his man. Like he was just grabbing on and hoping that he could limit the effectiveness of the defensive tackle, but he didn't. All right, 1st and 20. Pratt sends a man in motion. We got a blitz. We got a major blitz from the Broncos. Nice job by Pratt to get it out to Wilson to the left. We got a flag. I'm pretty sure that outside backer and or safety blitzing from the offensive right side was most likely offsides. I think he got early. Yep. We got it offsides on the defense. He was certainly looked like he was early across the line of scrimmage. That's going to be going the other way. Here we go. We got a replay of it. Yeah, whoever that is on the lower end of the screen there certainly was early. 53 or 7, whoever that is. Early on. So 1st and 15 for the Green Bay Packers. Although, also, nice work from Pratt just to get it out in rhythm, recognizing heavy pressure and just throwing it in rhythm to his outlet. Offset to the left, man in motion right to left, play action underneath. There we go. Okay, all right. That's probably a gain of 8, 9 to Wayne underneath. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 6. Yep. There we go. 12:30 remaining in the 4th quarter in the game. Matt LaFleur looking on. Adam Stenovich upstairs going, hey, why don't we throw it deep? All right, here we go. Pratt in the gun. Offset back to, we got a blitz from, if Wilson could have sidestepped that, I'm sorry, Merriweather could have sidestepped that initial Denver defender. He's off to the races, but nice work there. Packers get lucky in that they are seemingly running away from the blitz called from depth by the Broncos. Unfortunately, tackle made by the up man there for Denver. 3rd and 4. Pratt in the gun. 3-step drop. Another slant that goes awry for the Packers. Couldn't really see. It looked like it was high and behind the receiver there from Pratt. Yeah. Okay. Like, that's a little tough. I would like the receiver to do a better job there, but also heater and behind to the receiver from Pratt. Need a better ball from Pratt. We have, here we go. Our first kick of the night. Greg Joseph out there on the left hash, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Oh, and he shanks it to the right. That is no good. Hilarious. Sorry, hold on. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. I mean, that was ugly. For all the talk we've had the last week or so about, Joseph's kicks just look better. That one didn't look very good. That was ugly. I mean, that was fucking ugly. I mean, let's not mince words. That was fucking ugly. Porkmaster. We're starting to believe. Are we? Are we? Legless, what's up? Can you get into your thoughts and tell us who will win the QB2 job this year? When the Packers make it to the Super Bowl, we open a bottle of Pappy's. Legless, my brother, hold on. When they get to the Super Bowl, hold on. Brother, when they get to the Super Bowl, what are you talking? Open it then? Dog, I had my bottle open, obviously, for a while. Not tonight, mind you, but I'm not opening it for a preseason game. But that bottle been open, son. Anyway, just thought that was funny. Badger Trio, what's going on, man? We keep 3 QBs with the new rule, correct? They could. I doubt they will. I still think they'll probably put one of them on the practice squad. Before tonight, I thought there was a chance that Clifford would go on the practice squad. After tonight, I think Pratt will probably go on the practice squad, but who knows? We'll see. Andrew Ware. F me. Brother, none of this means much. Come on now. Just relax. All is well. A lot of ball game left. Going to be good. There we go. The Packers. Mile High Stadium. Broncos take over at their own 37-yard line. Back to pass. 4-man rush from the Packers. That's going to be a sack. Good work. Good work up front from Allen. It's going to bring up a 2nd and long. 11 minutes remaining. 11 minutes remaining. There we go. There we go. 2nd and 15. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be a huge gain because we can't tackle. Hey, the Packers. They are who they are. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 6, 5, 5. All right. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 5. 10:20 remaining in the game. Sorry, we got 3rd and 6 on the field and 3rd and 5 in the graphic. Who knows which is actually correct. Takes the snap. Get a bit of a blitz. We got some pressure. Quarterback escapes out of the right side of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Broncos are going to have to punt. My God, some actual pressure from the Green Bay Packers. Who would have thunk it? Never in a million years would I have imagined this insanity. G. David, what's up, man? Just an opinion, but unless Joseph really separates himself, wouldn't you rather give the draft pick with potential and NFL pedigree the shot? Yes, 1,000 billion trillion % agreed. This is what Billy and I have been talking about in Care of the G Radio pretty much all offseason. To me, it's like if it's even close in question, which it certainly is, you 100%. If that's your options, those are your options, right? You 100% give it to Carlson. Because what the fuck? Why did you draft him, right? Your whole reason for drafting him was to develop him. Yes, he had his ups and downs last year. 100%. The extra point misses are the worry. No question about it. But as far as like pure numbers go, he's right in line as far as being a rookie historically. Like, I'm not worried about that. He's got to improve. You would have liked to see him come into camp and be a lot more lights out than he's been. But in relation to or in competition with Joseph, yes, 100%. I give the nod to Carlson. Now, that doesn't mean they will, but that's where I land on that question. 100%. No question. Jason, what's up, man? Do you think the altitude has anything to do with the performance of the team all week? A little bit. I talked about that on Friday during the Packers Daily Chat. A little bit. Infinitesimal. Not the major driver. Not the reason. A contributing factor. A very minor one. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. How could it not be? Right? That said, you still got to play. You still got to show up. You still got to be productive. You still got to lean into your technique, win your reps, etc. Right? Like, that's not an excuse in any way, shape, or form. But is it a minor, and I mean very minor, contributing factor? Yeah. How could it not be? I don't see how it's not. No doubt. Soder, what's up, man? The kicking game has emotionally obliterated. I feel you, dog. I feel you. It's hard. It's hard after having a essentially pretty damn reliable kicker for as long as we did. Like, everyone talked about the quarterback. Like, the quarterback fine. We found a new quarterback. We drafted one. We're good to go. The kicker, well, we drafted one of those, but that hasn't been as smooth. Like, we lived with Love's issues early last season, and he certainly seemed to iron those out and really come on towards the end of last year. Hasn't really happened with Carlson, though. Although the thinking as far as philosophically, very similar, right? Hasn't seemingly gone quite as well. But yeah, it seems like we probably took Mason for granted more than we took Aaron for granted at this point, which is hilarious. Uh-huh. Let's see. What we got? Don't want to miss anything. All these local commercials are amazing. RTR. We don't need no stinking kicker. I mean, essentially, right? Just go for it. Always. Forever. I'm down with that. All right, here we go. Sean Payton patrolling the sidelines, being his old self. Packers on the field. God bless Kevin Harlan selling the fourth quarter. There's some important performances going on out there. You are right, sir. We have the kicker. Ooh, nice coffin corner kick from the Broncos there. Holy Toledo. I should listen. I'm going to listen to the broadcast here for a second and see what they have to say. You guys can't hear it, but I'm listening in my headphones. Pratt back out there, as he should be. Packers, 22 rushing attempts for 77 yards and a 3.5 yard average. Down with that. John Kuhn talking about the running game. What more do you need in life as a Packers fan? Pratt under center. Whoa. What's the director doing there? We went to a shot of the receivers running downfield while Pratt was taking the snap from center. Hey, whatever you need to do there, brother. They're playing strict 2-man. They are just playing man underneath, 2 high safeties, telling the Packers, hey, if your guys can beat us one-on-one, cool. If not, you ain't going nowhere. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the game. Pratt in the gun. We got closed formation. Send Wilson in motion, now in the backfield. Probably handoff. Yep. Handoff to Merriweather, I imagine. Looks like a fumble. It's not Merriweather. It's somebody else. Sorry. It's McCarthy who fumbles the ball, but Packers jump back on it. This is the most fourth quarter bullshit I've ever seen. All right, there we go. Okay, I think his elbow's down there, so I don't even think that's a fumble by rule, but we'll see what they say. 3rd and 4, 8:40 remaining in the game. Back offset to the left. Pratt in the gun. Sends a man in motion. 4-man rush from the Broncos. Throws it out to the back, who secures it just barely. Brought down before he can cross the line to gain. It's going to be 4th and 1. Needed a better ball from Pratt there. Also needed McCarthy to catch it cleaner. Not a great operation all around from either party. 4th and short. Here we go. Packers, I assume, are going to go for it. They are indeed. 4th and 1. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Lone back. Quarterback under center. Broncos showing pressure. Oh, my God. The Packers just don't care. They get blown off the ball. Nowhere for the running back to go. That's going to be a turnover on downs because the Packers cannot move a single human off the line of scrimmage. That's going to be 1st down Broncos. Also, I would beg the back to bounce that outside, but hey, nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Let's just go home. Matt LaFleur not very happy, which I understand, but hey, coach the team you have. Call a play for the team you have. That's just me. There we go. We're going to talk about some woman in a rodeo. That's what's on the television right now. Oh, get to the comment section here. Mr. JJ, what's up? Hey, Nags, how much do you think the starters should play in the third preseason game? It's a good question. How much do I think they should play? A quarter. How much do I think they'll play? Not at all. I think what they did last year, as far as how much Jordan and the collective starters played as a unit for all three of those preseason games, I think that was smart. And I think it showed in that first week in Chicago. But I also know that was way prior to the Packers giving Jordan Love an insanely monstrous contract extension. And I do not doubt for a moment that that plays at least somewhat into the decision to not have him play in the preseason in games where you put him in harm's way, the most innocuous hit on his arm or his leg or what have you could end his season and end your season as the Packers. So myself, without having to worry about my gainful employment being on the line with the decision, yeah, I'd play the offensive starters, but I doubt they will. And I would understand and will understand if that's the decision they make. What else we got here, folks? Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Nags, need to stream you into post-game pressers. You can tell Matt appreciates your questions and always gives thorough response, sometimes starting the smirk, LOL. Shout out Packers Transplants closer. Chris, I really appreciate that. I think Matt appreciates some of my questions more than others. I said this on Twitter. I think because you're not the first to make that observation, I really appreciate it. I don't think it's so much my questions that he appreciates. I think he just likes being asked about football. And that is not a slight or a dig at anybody on the beat and the questions they ask. I think I'm in a very kind of unique situation where I am able to just ask football questions because I don't need to produce quotes. I don't need to produce content around his answers, though sometimes we do, and sometimes it's great. But I just want to learn about the game and his thoughts and views on the game. I don't need to know his thoughts on any narrative things, any ideas about what it feels like, or how did you think about this, or whatever. I just want to know ball. I just want to hear about ball. And I think that is what he appreciates. And when you're talking about his reaction to those questions, I think that's what he's responding to. I don't think it's because it's me. I think he's just happy to be asked and talking about ball. That's it. All right, here we go. Broncos in the gun. 7:45 remaining in the game. Handoff. That goes for about 3 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. There we go. 2nd and 7. Kurt Lenz. Colonoscopy feels better than this. Hey, man, you're not wrong. But then again, it's the preseason. And that's kind of, to be expected. It's a flushing of the system, if you will. 2nd and 7. Broncos take the snap. 5-man rush from the Packers. We have a slant underneath, wide open. I don't know what number 40 or 30 it was there that they were doing. It looked like it was a man call, but they were playing zone on the left side there. Regardless, Bandy able to get a free release off the line of scrimmage. 40. Oh yeah, whoever 40 is, just got absolutely destroyed off the line. They thought Bandy was going out to the flat, and that was not the case. LJ Davis. LJ, sorry, buddy, but that was atrocious. All right, here we go. Ball on the Packers 9-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Tackled for about a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the Packers 8-yard line. Adamengu, our African NFL, is it NFL Africa exception to the roster, getting some look, getting some run, in on the tackle on 1st down. 6 minutes remaining in the game. 2nd and goal. Broncos take the snap. 4-man rush. 5-man rush, sorry. And incomplete to the left side. Again, Davis way behind in coverage. Very lucky that I think got tipped, because otherwise that's a completion walking into the end zone. Third and goal. 5:53 remaining in the game. Gaetan Oladapo in there at safety. Kid has missed most of camp, has recently been out on the practice field. 4-man rush. We got a screen. We got a touchdown for the Broncos. There we go. That is going to be 26, soon to be 27-2. 26. There we go. Packers did rush 4. Nice work from the Broncos, just getting out and letting the rush come up the middle while getting out into the flat to block, the happenstance from the Packers defense. That is 27-2. Broncos whooping up on the Packers in the preseason. 5:48 remaining in the game. They should put Jordan Love in now. A kid. Let's see. Aaron, what's up, man? I have appreciated your Packer Daily and your draft coverage the last few years. Never done a watch party before. I appreciate this too. Oh, thank you, brother. You should check out a regular season watch party with Corey and myself. I guarantee you it is a lot more entertaining, a lot more engaging. I mean, second preseason game, getting killed in Denver, 31 dudes in street clothes. Not probably as compelling as some of our other content, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you checking it out. Thanks, Aaron. Correction, 2 colonoscopies feel better than this. You're not incorrect. That's all I'll say. You are not incorrect. Scotty P, thanks, man. Appreciate the kind words. Soder, what's up? The Packers are generally considered to be, quote, soft. This type of effort seems to validate that perception. I know it doesn't matter, but yeah, no. I'm with you, brother. I said it earlier. We'd like them to come out there and light things up and kick somebody's ass, etc. Ultimately, it's not who they are. It's never been who they are. It's not going to change anytime soon. Not only is it, a coaching staff thing, but it's a organizational thing. The types of guys they bring in, the play style that they emphasize. This is not who they are. You know this. I know you know this. You've watched the Packers longer than I have, which is saying something because not too many people can say that, but I know you know. Pratt in the gun. Takes a snap, 4-man rush from the Broncos, throws underneath, 4-yard gain, second down upcoming. We are going to throw slants until morale improves. I'm going to tweet that. Oh, there we go. We got quarterback underneath to the back. Slant, flat, till. There we go. 3rd and 1. Oh, my God. Goes absolutely nowhere. I mean, whoever it was up front got whooped. There was a defensive player right in the backfield, and that was it. It was over. Game over. You were done. You were game over. Poor Bo Melton. He had nowhere to go. Yeah, I think the Broncos are ready for the boot action into the flat. 4th and 1, 4:18 remaining in the game. Packers are going to punt. Packers. Oh, here we go. Coverage. There we go. Well done. Nice coverage there from the Packers special teams unit. Something to get excited about. Flag on the play. Who knows what magic awaits with this call? Could be anything. I believe that's Grant Dubose on the coverage. 3:59 remaining in the game. We got holding on the Broncos. There we go. Good work from Dubose, by the way, working off of an initial contact there to make the tackle. Kid just continues to do what he can to stand out, contribute, keep himself in the conversation. Just under 4 minutes remaining. 1st and 10. Broncos take over on their own 5-yard line. Quarterback under center. Oh, we got that's going to be a false. Oh no, it's not a false start. That's going to be offsides by the Packers defense. My God, that was pathetic. As John Madden used to say, "You're right over the ball. You are over the football. Just watch the ball. The ball is literally right in front of you. Just watch the fucking ball." Okay, Madden didn't say that on air, but I guarantee you he said it as a coach. You are right over the football. Just watch the fucking ball. How hard is this? Broncos run it. Gain of 4. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1. It's 1st and 5 after the penalty. Esther, I love you, brother, but you're right over the ball. You are right over the ball. Watch the ball. Here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Sorry. Handoff up the middle. Nope. Play action. We got to throw up the left side. It's a 1st down, but we have a flag because it's preseason and we all want to be here all night. Good times. I'm out on the floor like, hey, what the hell? Oh, yeah. Offensive penalty there. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Con, what's up, man? That's the game plan. Lure them into a false security, then toss a long pass. They've been doing that all game long to their fans. You not incorrect? G. David, what's up, man? Feels like Clifford and Dubose are making the team. I mean, I think Dubose has certainly made a case. I don't know about Clifford. We'll see. I think there's a ways to go there. Handoff up the middle, 1st down, 2nd and 6. Just passing the 3-minute mark remaining in the game to give us all a sweet, merciful release from death. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. It is 27-2. There we go. Broncos under center from their own 18-yard line. I formation. Well done by the quarterback, taking this as far down on the play clock as he can. Handoff. Oh, look. Remember how last year I bitched about the fact that every time the Packers tackler hits a ball carrier, they then, after the initial contact, get dragged for another like 2 or 3 yards? Hey, we're back. That's exactly what just happened. Now I understand this is like third, fourth string, but it's like Soder was saying, it's in the Packers' DNA, just who they are. They don't hit guys and get them on the ground. They hit guys and then get like dragged. We have the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Packers down 27-2. I feel it, baby. I feel a miraculous comeback in the works. Let's go. They showed a picture of a kid holding up his "This is my first Packers game" sign. Oh, my poor child. I'm so sorry. This is the problem, right? If the coaching staff don't care about the game, why the fuck should we care about it as fans? But guess what? Everyone in attendance tonight paid full price for concessions. Whoever that kid is, his parents had to buy him a full price soda and a full price popcorn. Steven, what's up, man? Sorry if you answered this already, but do you think A.J. Dillon not playing is a sign that he'll make the 53 and being safe for the regular season? Yes, that is 100% what I think. I know there will probably be cynics out there and A.J. Dillon haters who think, oh, they're trying to make sure he's healthy so that they can, trade him in a league where he was literally a free agent this summer and no one wanted to sign him. Yes, the haters got to come to grips. And I'm not saying you are one, Stephen. I know you're genuinely probably asking this question. No, A.J. Dillon is part of their core, their rostered core, and they want to make sure he's healthy for week 1. That is why he's in street clothes today. Chris, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Follow up. If we can get Nags back on the beat, can we bring in Corey? LOL. Also, cheers to making it through this one with us. Well, Nags is never getting back on the beat, but I appreciate the sentiment. And Corey doing a preseason watch party, never going to happen. Never, ever, 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 ever going to happen. Favre MVP. So it wasn't all Dylan's fault? It's crazy how that works, right? I mean, absolutely nuts. Sandy, thanks for sticking with me. Sandy says, thanks, Nags, for staying with us tonight during this shit show. I mean, yeah, that's a, I would say a kind reading of the proceedings. I mean, shit show does seem to kind of maybe put a little more shine on it than is worth it. Paul says, a lost week. No, not at all. I mean, for us as fans, maybe, and our ability to get excited about the team, probably. But for the work they got done out in Denver, not at all. And hell, would you say a week? They were only they held one joint practice on Friday and then played the game tonight. Prior to that, they had 2 practices earlier this week. Not a lost week at all. A lot of good work done. And I understand that for us, again, on the outside looking in, not exciting, not a lot to get excited about, not a lot to sink your teeth into as a member of the public. But for the team itself, for the franchise, a lot of good work. A lot of good work. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Broncos on their 24-yard line. Packers praying for the sweet, merciful release from death. They tackle the ball carrier behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2, maybe. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. 1:45 remaining in the game. 3rd and 5. Broncos will undoubtedly run it once again. Packers on the sideline going, hey, can we go in the locker room now? We've been done. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. Toss to the right. Nice work, stringing it out. Back stays in bounds. That's going to bring us under a minute to play in the game. Broncos will punt the ball on 4th down, which will most likely be the last play of the game. About to be under 50 seconds remaining in the contest. Just so you know, this will be it for me tonight. I'm not going to do a post-game chat. God help us all. I will be back tomorrow for Packers Daily. And make sure you check out CHTV for all the latest. Everything that went on tonight will be talked about, written about, dissected, mulled over, analyzed at CHTV.com. Hope you'll check that out tomorrow. Appreciate everyone being with me here tonight. Are we calling a timeout? Are we serious right now? Are we calling a timeout? Matt LaFleur going to try and get Pratt some end of game reps. I'm down with that. Play of the game is Brenton Cox Jr. making a sack when the game was out of hand. That's a nice play, though. It's a good play. No doubt about it. They gave him the play of the game, but I don't know, man. I'd probably give it to the guy who got the safety. That's just me, though. Was that Morton? Was it Morton? So that was a hell of a play. All right, here we go. 4th and 4. 30 seconds remaining in the game. The punt is away. Boomer of a fucking punt, man. And we dropped the punt. Walter Stanley's kid couldn't handle it. What's his? I think it's Dimitri. I'll never call him anything but Walter Stanley's kid. But Walter Stanley's kid can't handle it. Packers will take over. Man, he had to go way back and 100% muffed it. Good job just getting back on it. There we go. There we go. Brody, good, bad, and ugly for tonight? Probably not, Brody. Got to be honest. I am ready to pass out and go to bed. Maybe in the morning. Let me think on it because, God darn it, there's not a whole lot to talk about after this shit show of a performance. Packers hand the ball off. We're going to try and get outside. If you go out of bounds, I'll kill you. There you go. Yep, he's in bounds. That'll be the last play of the game. Packers fall to the Broncos 27-2. Nice stiff arm, though. I'm surprised that wasn't a horse collar, sir. There we go. Packers end their second preseason game 27-2 after sitting 31 dudes. Not a whole lot to glean from this one. Did Hafley tell the D to hold back this game? No, he didn't tell him to hold back. He certainly didn't call a very aggressive game, kept it super vanilla, and also didn't have most of his frontline guys playing from the jump. So I wouldn't judge anything, defense or offense, in this game. All right, everybody. I'm out. Can't thank you enough for hanging out tonight. I will be back with Packers Daily tomorrow. In the meantime, please hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Cheesehead TV. We are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night. Go Pack, go.